and we're all students at Words 2101 at UNC Charlotte.
So we did a research project about how professors' AI policies affect students' usage, and what we found from our surveys and interviews weren't very surprising. Students are using AI and professors are having very mixed opinions about it. So what are y'all's professors' policies? So my professor who I interviewed, she allows it, but you have to state that you've done it.
My professor does not allow it unless it is specified, and she uses a website called SimCheck to check for originality.
Gotcha. And then my professor, similar to Bronwyn's, she does not allow AI use, but she also includes the consequences for violations in the syllabus. So if you get 2 violations, it's an automatic fail of the class. So yeah, I think we said in our report, like mine was most strict, and then Tamara's was least strict, and then Bronwyn's was kind
Tamara's
of
is the most lenient.
Most
Yeah,
lenient,
for sure.
yeah, for sure. So what did you guys think about none of our professors knowing about the 2 recommended AI usage policies from the university?
It just makes me wonder, like, when the university put this out, how did they, like, spread it? Considering that none of our professors knew about it, it just makes me wonder, like, how many other professors didn't know about it.
It also makes me wonder, like, what did our professors consider in terms of AI to create this, to finish this policy?
Mm-hmm.
So Bronwyn, I think you had a quote, or maybe 2 from the report for us.
Yeah, so this came from the discussion, and we said that, quote, additionally, students of Professor A and Professor B reported to only engaging with 1 or 2 AI tools, while students of Professor C reported to engaging with 8 different tools. This could support the conclusion that students are engaging with AI regardless of the professor's AI usage policy, that giving clear guidelines in the way of either acceptable usage like Professor B or expected consequences as Professor A, it encourages students to engage more minimally with AI tools.
Professor A was my professor, Professor B was Tamara's, like the most lenient, and then Professor C was Bronwyn's. So really interesting that it was kind of that middle strict one, yours Bronwyn, that like didn't have the very clear consequences, but also didn't say that it's allowed, that had the most number of AI tools used. I thought that was so interesting.
What I also found interesting was that the most strict policy, yours Rachel, and the most lenient policy had the exact same amount of AI sources used,
Yeah.
at least according to the survey. But it makes me wonder, in my class, since they're using at least eight different AI sources, are they not taking the policy as seriously as they should?
Oh yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I think like just from our 3 surveys, I know for my survey there was someone who basically put no for like everything, so they are against AI, they don't use it at all. And then I think Bronwyn had some like that as well, that was like, no, I don't see the point in AI, I follow the policy and like just rambling on how bad AI is, which I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I also have a quote from the discussion portion of our NRAB report. It says the disconnection between the institutional AI policy level and the course policy level could be attributed to a lack of conversation between administrators and professors about AI and how to manage usage for their classes. This in result might prove challenging for students who often face different policies in different classes. One student shared how differing AI policies and unclear expectations can affect them, saying, I've had a professor that freely allowed the use of AI and it honestly just confused me and didn't feel like a real class.
I get that. It is kind of confusing, and like I had one class that was really strict, and then she let us use AI on an assignment, and it's like all these alarm bells going off, like this doesn't feel right. Like I get it, it's confusing. Yeah. Well, I got one quote for us real quick. This is also from the discussion, like towards the end. We said our general recommendation is that everyone engage with AI because of its vast growth in various fields. Understanding how to utilize the technology without using it to violate academic integrity will benefit students to become more well-rounded consumers of media and be more informed about AI's pitfalls such as citation fabrication and outdated information.
I agree. So if you're using, I believe that AI will have an important part of society, but it's like, in a way, it's like junk food. It needs to be used in moderation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great but I think we just need to learn more about it and just like the correct way to use it. Just because like AI isn't only used in a classroom setting, it's used for all different things. I think it's best like students and professors just learn about it and also just learn how to use it in a way that doesn't violate academic integrity.
So I'll kind of close this out. So our recommendation for professors, if you're listening, thank you. Just be in conversation with other professors about this, like see how they're using AI in their class. We think just having more conversations about it will lead to just people being more informed, which is not a bad thing. And then also for the university level, just be in conversation with professors about this. Maybe like if there are recommendations, letting them know more clearly about them. And then if you're a student listening, again, thank you for listening. We don't want you to violate academic integrity. That's not good. But yeah, just respect your professors' AI usage policies, but also be in conversation with them as well. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Be safe.